COPE India Fighter Training Exercise. The Indian Air Force is set to commence a joint exercise with the United States Air Force at the Kalaikunda Air Base in West Bengal this month, as part of its continued efforts to maintain a high tempo of bilateral and multilateral air combat wargames. Scheduled from April 10 to 21, the COPE India exercise aims to improve the operational capability and interoperability between the air forces of the United States and India. Notably, Japan will also participate in the exercise as an observer. Multiple air bases including Kalaikunda, Panagarh, Agra, and Hindon will witness air combat and mobility elements during the exercise. About the COPE India. The COPE India is a set of war games that began as a fighter training exercise in 2004, conducted at Gwalior Air Station. Over time, the exercise has grown to encompass a range of training activities such as subject matter expert exchanges, air mobility training, airdrop training, and large force exercises apart from fighter training exercises. After a pause of 4 years due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the upcoming COPE India series of war games will feature India's Sukhoi 30 MKI fighter aircraft engaging in dogfights with the F-15 Strike Eagle fighter jets of the United States Air Force. The American F-15, which will be brought from a Pacific Air Base, will face off against the Indian Air Force's Su-30 MKIs in combat at the Kalaikunda Air Base in West Bengal. The Indian Air Force has been actively participating in various multinational exercises, such as X-Desert Flag in the UAE and X-Cobra Warrior in the UK, with a focus on improving existing capabilities, aircrew tactics, and force employment to enhance US-India cooperation. The exercise comes amid India's continuing 3-year-long military confrontation with China in eastern Ladakh, as well as the ongoing Russia-Ukraine war, which has seen Beijing and Moscow get into a tighter strategic clinch. Other military exercises. Just since the beginning of this year, the IAF has taken part in 4 exercises overseas. The aim is to participate in diverse fighter engagements and learn from the best practices of various air forces. It helps in understanding the latest developments in tactical and operational employment of air power. India deployed 4 Sukhoi 30 MKI fighters, 2 C-17, 1 Il-78 and around 150 IAF personnel, for the first ever air exercise with Japan called Veer Guardian, at the Hyakuri Air Base in January. 5 Mirage 2000 fighters, 2 C-17, 1 Il-78 and 145 personnel of the IAF also took part in another multi-nation exercise Cobra Warrior in the UK from March 6 to 24. The IAF also participated in the Shinyu Matri exercise with the Japan Air Self-Defense Force at Komatsu on the sidelines of the bilateral army exercise Dharma Guardian from February 13 to March 2. India and the US regularly conduct several exercises, which range from the bilateral Yuddhabhyas Land Combat 1 to the quadrilateral Malabar Naval Wargames. The last edition of the 18-day Yuddhabhyas exercise was conducted in the high-altitude region of Auli in Uttarakhand, barely 100 km from the line of actual control with China, last November. For more updates, subscribe to Inertia TV and press the bell icon.